The Slayer's story is a long, violent one, and today it's time to tell it. Welcome everybody to QuikLore, the Cliffsnotes of gaming lore, and today we're going to be telling the full story of the Doomslayer in as little time as possible. Skipping over Doom 3 because it's not actually canon, we arrive on Phobos, one of Mars' two moons. Supposedly there was a squad who went inside to start clearing it out, but they disappeared, so it's up to Doomguy to clear out the Phobos base. A significant amount of time and bullets later, Doomguy finds himself on Deimos, Mars' other moon, clearing that base out too, of course. A lot of lead later, the mighty cyber demon falls to the Doomguy's resolve. Unbeknownst to Doomguy up until this point, Deimos is not floating around Mars anymore and is actually in Hell, but without hesitation he rappels down to Hell's surface and starts wrecking shop. Having blasted holes in every demon in the area and having stamped the Spider Mastermind a one-way ticket to Super Hell, the more powerful demons decide to be rid of Doomguy once and for all, and offer him a portal back to Earth. Doomguy takes the portal home, finding himself back on Earth where the demons have started trashing everything. Without so much as a quick break, Doomguy jumps straight back into the fray, acquiring a new favourite toy in the form of the Super Shotgun. Shotgun in hand and having blown quite a few demons a varied assortment of new holes, he makes contact with the last group of survivors, who direct him to clear out a launch site and get them all off planet. Annoyingly, the launch button isn't on the launch site, meaning that he has to go launch the escape ship, stranding himself. Luckily for Doomguy, the survivors identify where the invasion is coming from and transmit the location to him. It turns out that Doomguy's hometown was also the home of the invasion, so he makes his way back and clears the place out faster than panic buyers clearing out toilet paper, shutting down the invasion seemingly for good. With the invasion ended, he finds the most tragic scene of all: his pet rabbit Daisy's head on a pike. Instead of pursuing Hell immediately, he takes his one and only break, watching Earth be rebuilt from the ground up until the military calls him back as the only surviving soldier of the Mars incident. They send him straight back into the thick of things to exterminate the demons in the last uncleared human base. Succeeding in his mission, he locks himself in Hell. A hell of a lot of fighting later, he finds a new portal, one to a planet he has never seen before, to Sentinel Prime. Arriving on the planet, he gets found by the Night Sentinels who take him to their leader. As tradition states, he is sent to the arena to earn an honourable death. Being an experienced fighter, he survived the arena and earned his place on the front lines of the Night Sentinel army. On the front line, Doomguy survived far longer than any Night Sentinel prisoner ever had. King Novik then made the personal decision to have Doomguy inducted into the ranks of the main army, and to have him trained in the ways and fighting techniques of the Night Sentinels, even though many were critical of this decision. Even the most skeptical Night Sentinels came to realise just how capable of a warrior the Slayer was through time, and through numerous battles he proved his worth. Having long since proved his worth, the Slayer was once more called to save one of Argentia's greatest cities, Taras Nabad. The Sentinels scrambled to bring any defences they could for the city, finding themselves overwhelmed by the sheer number of demons. As others faltered in battle, the Doomguy stood tall and held his ground against the relentless assault, slaughtering the masses of demons. Although he was a very capable warrior, he was unable to stop the Titan that they brought with them. Noticing this, the Seraphim took Doomguy aside to the Divinity Machine and blessed him with fierce speed and power. What re-emerged from that chamber was no longer the Doomguy, but was in fact the Doom Slayer. Armed with the Crucible and enough sheer willpower, he felled the giant beast, ending the assault upon Taras Nabad. Hailed as a hero, he was dubbed the Great Slayer, as he was now far more capable than any mortal man. For a time, he was the ultimate force of demon destruction, endorsed by the Khan Maker and poised to win Argentia many battles against the Dark Forces. Civil war struck the Sentinels, splitting them clean in two, one side for the Khan Maker and the other against. King Novik was tricked into sending his best warriors into Hell to cut off her power source, and as he did they were scattered. Alone in Hell, the Slayer took to doing what he does best: killing demons. His slaughter drove the demonic forces further back into Hell, and then further back again. Down circle after circle, they were running out of places to run or to hide. The demons brought about their greatest beast, the Titan of Hell. Summoned solely to fight the Slayer, the Titan put up a long, hard fight. After weeks of fighting, the Titan fell limp. The demon hordes were left in despair, yet their age of reckoning had barely begun. The wretch approached the Slayer, renouncing demonkind and forging him a mighty armor, the Praetor suit. And with it he set about finishing off demonkind once and for all. The demon priests of the blood temples laid a trap. They lured him into the building and dropped it on him, encasing him in a stone sarcophagus for millennium. An unquantifiable amount of time passes before the UAC discovers the Slayer in his slumber, bringing him back to where his whole story started, Mars. And in a turn of events not dissimilar to how the story started, the demons invade Mars, causing the Slayer to be awakened once more. And then, well, Doom 2016 happens. Thank you all for watching QuikLore, and I hope you enjoyed this little video that I put together. If you enjoyed, liking, commenting, and subscribing would be the best way to help me out and tell me that you want to see more QuikLore, and with that, I will have to see you all later. Vert343, signing off. Peace out, gentlemen.